Okay, very excited to try this beer tonight. This is our first beer that we're reviewing from Ithaca Brewing Company, of course, out of Ithaca, New York. Since 1998, the brewery's been around. This is their Flower Power IPA. This is their one of their flagships. I guess their flagship. Can only have one. I see this kind of everywhere. A lot of places have it on tap lately. 7.5% ABV, which is right on that higher end of the IPAs. I like the 7.5% ABV mark for IPAs. It usually means that the IPAs are pretty darn good. I mean, Bell's Two Hearted is 7.5 that I can think of. I think the Centennial IPA from Founders is 7.5. So some really good IPAs out there are 7.5%, right on the cusp of becoming a double IPA. And the reviews for this are really, really good. 95 on Beer Advocate, that's world class. A 97 on Rate Beer, that's world class as well for Rate Beer. So both websites really rating this particular beer high. Clover honey is used in this. It has a hue of clover honey. Pineapple and grapefruit, Simcoe, Chinook, citrus, and autumnum hops, and centennial hops as well. So I'm expecting a really flowery beer, especially with the title, Flower Power. I'm hoping this IPA is going to be kind of reminiscent of a like a West Coast IPA. Looking for very, very citrusy, piney, just fruity kind of tones. I'm not a fruit person, but when it comes to IPAs, I really like that effervescent fruit taste and aroma as well. So we'll pour into this tulip glass here, and as we pour it in, we see a kind of a fruity, cloudy kind of pour to this beer. An off orange kind of hilt to it. Definitely looks citrusy as well. So the appearance looks like kind of your quintessential IPA. About a finger of head, maybe a tiny bit more than a finger and a fifth, maybe, if you will. Let's get the aroma now of Ithaca Flower Power. Oh man, yeah, definitely getting a grapefruit just bomb right in the nose right here. Fruit, pineapple. Now this is strange. Almost, dare I say, toffee-ish? I don't know. Maybe my senses are a little bit off tonight. Yeah, kind of getting a bit of a toffee kind of smell to this as well from the grapefruit and along with the grapefruit, I should say, and the pineapple kind of smell. Interesting as far as that goes. It might be just me, but that's what I'm kind of getting from this beer. Head's dissipating a little bit, but let's get the taste now of Ithaca Flower Power IPA. Whoa. This is a fruit bomb. This is a grapefruit bomb. I'm definitely getting just a grapefruit forward kind of taste of this beer. It's very dank, very hoppy, and very pineapple-y. Yeah, very pineapple-y and grapefruit. I'm definitely getting both those fruits right right in the center of the tongue there, and they do kind of boast that kind of taste in their description. Also, the honey is kind of in there as well. I can kind of, now that I'm thinking of it, I can kind of understand the honey kind of aspect of this beer as well. What the heck of a beer! I mean, this is a unique IPA. It's an East Coast IPA. It's not quite as it's not really reminding me too much of a West Coast IPA. I don't think it's quite at that caliber of some of the West Coast ones like Green Flash, Firestone Walker, for example, and of course Pliny the Elder. But what is Pliny the Elder's plateau there? It's not quite as open flowery as the West Coast IPAs are with the pine needles and the very, very earthy kind of grapefruit. This is a little more darkish taste. I know it's not darkish looking, but it's a little more of a darkish taste, I think, of an East Coast IPA. So That's a decent beer. I'm not going to quite give it the 95 and 97 that the Beer Advocate and Rate Beer give it, but I will give it a decent score. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Good appearance, aroma is not quite. It's citrusy. It's very pineapple-y and grapefruity as well. As far as the taste goes, it's just not quite on that West Coast level. But for an East Coast IPA, excellent. You could do a lot worse than Ithaca Flower Power IPA, so the 8.5 out of 10. Thanks.